Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Another week has just ended, and today we are pleased to broadcast the Buddhist activities of the past week on PSO TV channel to our dear audiences. Here are the headlines of 8 major Buddhist news of the week. Beijing, Vietnam Buddhist Society better courtesy visit to the Chinese Buddhist Society. Hanoi, Sri Lankan Buddhist Union visit Vietnam Buddhist Sangha. Lamdong, opening seminar of Dharma propagation and Dharma propagation lateral training year 2019. Hanoi, inauguration of Grand Shrine in Tây Nguyên Synagogue, Trung Hậu Original Temple. Ceremony inauguration and to be in place of Vinh Quang Jewel Tower at Vietnam Buddhist Academy in Hanoi. Ho Chi Minh City, the Buddhists jubilantly participate in Dharma Catechism examination at city level. Cần Thơ, PSO TV channel site of sponsorship to perform communication for Buddhist Guide Council of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha. Thanh Hóa, taking refuge in the Triple Trail ceremony in Bạch Tượng Pagoda, Nga Sơn Town.
On the afternoons of December 1st, 2019, the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha delegation led by Viên Thích Thanh Nhiễu, standing vice chairman of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, visited and worked with the leaders of the Chinese Buddhist Society Assessors Office, Quảng Tế Pagoda, Bắc Kinh capitals. Receiving the delegation, Van Thích Diễn Giác, permanent vice chairman of Chinese Buddhist Society, Mr. Lưu Uy, general secretary of Chinese Buddhist Society, Mr. Vương Lập, head of office of Chinese Buddhist Society, Mr. Bành Thế Đoàn, cultural counselors of the Chinese Embassy in Hanoi, with the venerable Buddhists from the Chinese Buddhist Societies. Van Thích Thanh Nhiễu, standing vice chairman of the Administration Council, expresses his thanks to the Chinese Buddhist Society for receiving the delegation. Van Thích Thanh Nhiễu believed that the Vietnam and China are two neighbor countries that have close relationship over thousands of years in history. Especially Chinese Buddhism and Vietnam had the same school of thought, so the teachings have many similarities. Van hoped that in the coming time, Buddhist societies of two countries would have more mutual communications and learn more, especially education issues, in order to enhance the relationship in the spirit of harmony and strong development. Van Thích Diễn Giác were happy to welcome the delegations of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha. Van said that the two countries' Sangha always keeps in the mind the wish of broad purest nation with peacefulness and happiness in people's life. Van appreciated that Vietnam Buddhist Sangha successfully organized the UN Visa Buddha's birthday celebration in 2019 and welcomed the Chinese Buddhist delegation in solemn manner. In 2020, an important event will be held to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relationship between Vietnam and China. The event hoped that the Buddhists of the two countries would hold many commemorative, congratulating, and promoting activities to develop the friendly relations between the two countries' Buddhism. Venerable has also sent an invitation to the Buddhist Sangha to attend the Buddha's birthday celebration organized by the Chinese Buddhist Society on April 8 of the years of the rat by lunar calendar. Thera Thích Đức Thiện received the invitations of the leader of the Chinese Buddhism societies. On this occasion, the delegation also paid a custody visit to the Chinese Central Commissions for Public Affairs and worked with the China Religious Affairs Department on the morning December 2nd, 2019. The delegation visited Ứng Hòa Cung. His Holiness Lama Hồ Tuyết Phong, Vice Chairman of Chinese Buddhist Society, Chairman of Bắc Kinh Buddhist Society, received the delegation.
On the afternoon of November 29, 2019, at the Main Office 1, Quán Sứ Pagoda, Hanoi, the Buddhist dignitaries of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha and its leaders cordially received the Sri Lankan Buddhist delegation led by Dr. Venerable Miris Dhammamikathira, the leader of the delegation, and his accompaniers as officials of the embassies of Thailand, India, Cambodia, and Sri Lanka.
Next delegation has Venerable Thích Thanh Nhiễu, standing vice chairman of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Thera Thích Đức Thiện, Vice Chairman cum General Secretary of Buddhist Council of Buddhist Sangha, Head of Central International Buddhist Committee, Bartender Thích Nguyên Chính, Member of Buddhist Council of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Secretary of the Central Buddhist Sangha, together with the dignitaries in the Central Committee for Buddhist Guide Section. Mr. Sampad Prasanna Watibagamage with good health and expressed his gratitude for the warm welcome of the venerable leaders of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha. He hopes to continue his support to the future activities in order to strengthen the Buddhist relations between the two countries. Dr. Venerable Mirisi Dhammamika Thero gave a lecture on the theme The Buddha's Teachings and Relation to Modern Life. Dr. Venerable Mirisi Dhammamika Thero graduated from Simon Fraser University, Canada. He is one of the leading teachers specialized in the Buddha Dharma and Zen in modern society in Sri Lanka and many other countries. Thero Thích Đức Thiện conveyed blessings and offer meaningful souvenirs to the members of the delegation.
On December 12, 2019, Department of Dharma Propagation from Central Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, in coordination with the Department of Executive of Lâm Đồng Province, Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, organized the opening ceremony for Dharma Propagation and Dharma Propagation Lateral Training of year 2019 at Linh Sơn Pagoda.
Participating were head of the organizer is Most Venerable Thích Bảo Nghiêm, Vice Chairman of the Executive Council, Head of the Central Department of Dharma Propagation Vietnam, together with monks, nuns, Sangha of Standing Executive Council of Provincial Vietnam Buddhist Sangha. Also, there were government representatives of various levels. More than 400 Dharma propagation monk and non-lecturers, 600 laity Buddhist press and communication, especially the PSO TV broadcasted live ceremony. Most Venerable Thích Bảo Nghiêm, head of organizer, delivered opening speech and shared that the purpose of this seminar is to create deeper realization for the role, impact of digital technology on the Dharma propagation activities. Especially, it will be focused on the discussion and debate to seek for the new application solution according to the revolution of the National Congress of Buddhism, the 8th term. People can listen to the typical discussion from Mr. Bùi Hữu Dược, Most Venerable Thích Nhật Từ. Most Venerable Thích Quảng Xá appreciated the organizer for having selected topics for the seminar which are very practical, can meet the demand of keeping pace with the development of digital technology of modern society.
Venerable Sangha, ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of November 30, 2019, at TIòng Pagoda, Trung Hậu Original Temple in Hanoi, the inauguration ceremony of Cross Rite was held.
In witness, there was the presence of Venerable Elder Vice Chairman of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Vice Chairman of the Administration Board, Reverend Men's and Nuns, standing members of the Buddhist Sangha, Venerables from Administration Boards of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in Hanoi and Northern Provinces, with the resident friars in Trung Hậu Original Temple. Attending the meeting, there were also Mr. Bùi Hữu Dược, Director of Buddhist Department, Government Committee for Religious Affairs, and leaders of authorization agencies, departments, sectors, and localities. Thera Thích Chiếu Tạng, Abbot of Trung Hậu Original Temple, briefly reported the process of building the Grand Shrine. While the original temple has been the place to train the outstanding monks of Buddhism in the north. In 1990, it was restored with a grand shrine in place, together with the late men's altar, east altar, and west altar, and then the theatre has been in service as the airport from 1996 to present. According to the will of Venerable, since 2016, the original temple has coordinated with the Relics Conservation Company of the Ministry of Culture to design and set up a construction plan. Mr. Bùi Hữu Dược talks about the importance and the bond of Buddhism to life and emphasized that the building of grand shrine was of goodness and kindness. Elder Venerable Thích Đức Nghiệp also reminded the public of the past patriarchs' deaths and merits at Trung Hậu Original Temple with deep gratitude. The dignitaries and the officials and guests witnessed the ribbon cutting to inaugurate the grand shrine, perform the ritual of sealing the top of the triple gem, and make a release of living creatures to provide for the peaceful world and equanimity for sentient beings.
On the morning of November 29, 2019, Vietnam Buddhist Academy in Hanoi solemnly organized the ceremony of inauguration and to be in place of Viên Quang TUад Tower to worship the departed Elder Most Venerable Thích Thanh Tự on the occasions of 8th year his death anniversary.
In witness, there were Elder Most Venerable Thích Đức Nghiệp, Vice Dharma Master of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Most Venerable Thích Thanh Nhiễu, Standing Vice Chairman of Executive Council, Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Most Venerable Thích Bảo Nghiêm, Vice Chairman, cum Head of Department of Dharma Propagation, Central Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Venerable Thích Thanh Quyết, Vice President of the Executive Council, cum Head of Department of Buddhism Education, Central Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Rector of Vietnam Buddhism Academy in Hanoi, together with monks, nuns, Sangha from standing members of Executive Council, Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, the Executive Council for Vietnam Buddhist Academy, monks and nuns of Vietnam Buddhist Academy in Hanoi. Also, there were participation of Professor Hoàng Văn Nghiên, former chairman of Hanoi City People Committee, advisor for building of Vietnam Buddhist Academy in Hanoi, together with representatives of leaders of various central departments and Buddhist followers. The departed Elder Most Venerable Thích Thanh Tự is the great Supreme Sangha who had great contribution to the Dharma and our nation, especially in the career of unifying and establishment of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha. He always fostered and trained generation of talented and virtuous and considered this as priority of Buddhist affairs. He was also very devoted with the location choosing and placed the first stone for the construction of Vietnam Buddhist Academy. His last doctrine when passing away was always to be by the generations of monks and nuns of the Academy. Therefore, the Academy decided to build Viên Quang TUad Tower within the Academy premier, which is built by blue stone from Thanh Hóa province and crafted by the traditional stone artists from Hoa Lư, Ninh Bình, deserved to be the masterpiece of architecture, fine art sculpture. Sangha visitors, together with all the Buddhist followers, conducted the solemn rites of to be in place, An Vị, cutting ribbon for inauguration for the TUad Tower and walking around the tower, ending the ceremony solemnly, successfully.
Venerable Sangha, ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of December 1st, 2019, the Ho Chi Minh City Buddhist Monk and Dharma Propagation Department held a city-level Dharma Catechism examination for Buddhists at 3 locations: Vietnam National Buddhist Temple, Vietnam Buddhist Academy at its base 2, and Ho Chi Minh City Buddhist Intermediate School.
Thera Thích Nhật Hỷ, co-leader of the examination, gave an opening speech and enlightened the meaning and content prepared for this city-level examination, including 80 multiple-choice questions, 4 open questions, and 1 short essay. Thera Thích Thiện Quý, Deputy Head and Chef Secretary of Administration Board, conveyed good wishes to the 2,828 candidates at the 3 test venues. The Thera wanted the candidates to do well on the exams. The Thera also praised the merits of the Buddhist Guide Council and the Dharma Propaganda Committee of Ho Chi Minh City for organizing the Buddhist Dharma Catechism examination to satisfy the wishes of the Buddhist community in Ho Chi Minh City. The examination was the opportunity for Buddhists to review the teachings of the Buddha for daily application in life. It is not that candidates who achieve excellent results at the city level Buddhist Dharma Catechism examination will be rewarded at the award ceremony in Vietnam National Temple on December 8th of lunar calendar.
On the morning of November 16, 2019, at Trúc Lâm Phương Nam Zen Monastery in Cần Thơ, on the occasion of sharing the content of Deploying 4.0 Technology into Buddhist Guide of Thera Thích Minh Nhẫn, member of the Buddhist Sangha of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Deputy and Chief Secretary of Dharma Enactment Central Committee, Deputy Head of Central Committee of Information and Communication, Editor-in-Chief of the online TV Buddhist Affairs Services channel for monks and nuns of the divisions under the Buddhist Guide Central section, and 1,000 Buddhist laypersons. In witness of Venerable Thích Thanh Hùng, member of the Buddhist Administration Council, head of Vietnam Buddhist Guide section, Buddhist Sangha. Thera Thích Minh Nhẫn and Thera Thích Phước Nghiêm, member of the Administration Council, Deputy Head of Standing Committee for Buddhist Guide Central Board, Head of the Buddhist Guide for the Youth Order, signed a cooperation agreement to sponsor the propagation on the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha activities. Thera Thích Minh Nhẫn affirmed that he would actively inform, propagate, and promote the good images of monks and nuns and Buddhists, and introduce the activities of the Buddhist Sangha and the Central Committee of Central Buddhist Guide Board, in accordance with the teachings of Venerable Thích Thiện Nhân, Chairman of Administration Council of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha. It is intimate the evil, eulogize the kindness, to promote communication technology development, uphold the value of compassion, wisdom, and patriotism. The signing ceremony ended in the joy of the dignitaries representing the Central Buddhist Guide Board, the Venerable Priest representing the online TV channel, and all the Buddha followers and laypersons among the attendants.
On the afternoon of November 30, 2019, Venerable Thích Bảo Nghiêm, Vice Chairman of the Administration Council, head of the Dharma Enactment section of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, conducted the ritual for the transmission of the three precepts to the Buddhists at Bạch Tượng Pagoda, Thanh Hóa province at the request of the local people.
The ceremony for taking refuge in Triple Gem this time varied in the attendance from children, teenagers, middle-aged aunties to elderly people. More than 300 Buddhists congregated at the pagoda to listen to the teachings of the Venerable and wholeheartedly prayed to memorize the Buddha's teachings, recite the 3 rules and the 5 precepts. After taking refuge, the male and female lay persons in good faith officially became a child of Buddha. The 3 rules help each person to have brought on the spirit of hatred and or disarming solidity to avoid falling into 3 evil ways: health, hungry, gosh, best. The 5 precepts are a practical and concrete method to help us prevent wrong actions in body, speech, and mind, from which to gain peacefulness in the present life. The 3 jewels are the initial refuge, the very important basic foundation that all lay people need to be aware of. The ceremony ended in a spirit of loving piety. The whole congregation tried to become a Buddhist child who attentively studied on the path of emancipation.
Venerable Sangha, ladies and gentlemen, the last news has signed up this quickly newsreel. Thank you for your attention and following. Wishing you all a new week with much happiness. Goodbye and see you in the next program on PSO TV channel again. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha.